This painting is called Concrete Jungle. So in this painting, I drew a scene of animals, which is representing the behaviors and the characteristics of humans inside of a prison setting. And each animal would represent the behavior or the style and the movement of certain human behaviors inside of these places. So in this scene, I got the hyenas, and they're grouped up trying to make a move on this line. But then you have this other line, this male line, coming out to address the situation. You got a snake right here that's about to sneak him because he see an opportunity because she has her back turned. And it's the people that he's representing in this picture you're gonna see inside of the prison scene. And these are the guys that real cruddy, real deceptive, stab you in the back, lie on you. They do everything that's bad towards you. And that's what he's gonna represent in this picture. And then you got the duck. You know, he's just a follower, naive, goes for anything actually, you know, and he just goes with the flow really. And anybody could just steer him the way they wanna steer him. And you see a lot of guys like that inside the prisons too. The gangs could just come to him and say, hey, join us. And be like, okay, what do I do? Here's the paperwork, just read that. Now he's a part of it. The religious dudes go to him and they join the religions. And that's what he represents. Then you got more snakes. One of them here is eating a rat. Because he's a deceptive dude, but his favorite food is the rat. The one that betrayed everybody. So you have an owl up here. He even got a rat in his mouth too. But the owl represent that old man that sit up there on the top that got all the wisdom, that he watch everything that's going on and he schools dudes. You shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. Be on point, watch for this, watch for that. And people go up there and get knowledge from him because he's seen it all. And that's what the owl represents, the wisdom. And way in the back, I got a pig sitting behind a desk. And the pig represent the guards because pig is a representative of law enforcement, of oppressing others. And that's what he represents. So he's back there watching what's going on, looking for his chance to put his foot down on everyone if he can. Then you got the gorilla. Now this guy here, when you meet him in the prison system, you know not to play with him. He don't even have to talk. Once you see him, you probably hear about him before you see him. But once you see him, you automatically know, stay out of his way and don't even get into nothing around him. He might get mad at you. Because in this picture, you can see he's pretty upset with what's going on right here. And you never know what he might do. He might come down there and break all of them backs because he's not with that. Then you got the weasel. You know how the weasels are. Them guys there is super dishonest. You can't trust them. Sneaky. Conniving. Looking for an opportunity. Look at him. He leaned up on that wall like, what can I get out of this? Let me see what moves I could pull with this going on. Damn, do I sneak into their spots and steal all their stuff? What can I do? It's something I could do. And that's why he's leaned up like that watching. Then you got the rat. He's watching what's going on because he's gonna take the responsibility and he's gonna take everything that he's done wrong, that he sees that's going wrong. His responsibility is to give the information back to the pig. So that's what his whole job is sneak around, find info, betray people, but he also steal too. So his whole mix-up of what he represents is just bad for the good people. It's bad for good dudes because he's just gonna get in the way and destroy what you got going on. Then you have the leopard. super dangerous, but he ride by himself. He don't play, he don't join groups, and only thing on his mind is stay out of my business. Because if you cross this line, I'm gonna tear you to shreds. And he carries 20 sharp blades on him at all times, and he'll rip you to pieces, not including the ones in his mouth. Then you have the baboons. Dangerous, run in a family-like settings, groups, but they mind their business. If you don't get in their business, they won't get in yours. So these baboons are saying, this have nothing to do with us. We're gonna leave this scene, leave it to these guys and let them deal with it, but don't come over here with that, hyenas. So, and the hyenas could represent the gang mentality. Because the gang mentality is, you might have a lot of guys that individually, they're quiet, but in a group, they got some noise. And they usually still lose because the group is not enough to save them because they don't have it in their heart. And that's how the hyenas represent. Not saying hyena, the animal, is a weakling and is faking, but in this picture, they represent that side of the human being. So, as usual, I start small in the back or I start big in the front and I slide in to give the picture the depth. And this painting is called Concrete Jungle.